Congratulations, Inspector. The October Labor Lottery is complete. Your name was pulled. For immediate placement, report to the Obra Dinn in the harbor.
Is that
a stopwatch will be provided for you. Expect a very spooky stopwatch. Glory to the East India Company.
I see what you did there. That's very clever. That's a throw out to Papers, Please.
Yes, yeah. It's very clever.
This is a guy who loves bureaucracy because he made a whole thing about stamping passports, and then he made another thing about filling out insurance paperwork. It's actually like kind of beautiful.
Do you know? I'm actually playing Papers, Please, like playing it myself for the first time now, because I'm teaching a class on games as text, and I assigned it as a text, and I'm like, I should probably play it too.
Well, I hope you're enjoying it. I mean, I've spent a long time on that one, including the iPad version.
I don't think enjoyment is the desired outcome for that game.
But it goes through waves, and you kind of find the beauty in the bureaucracy.
Oh, yeah. There. Anyway, we should probably play the game we're actually playing.
Right, so here we are. We are in the hull of the ship. Some bad things have been going down. Let me see if I can remember. Soldiers of the Sea.
No. Go back. This is the previous chapter. Unholy Captives.
There we go. Unholy Captives, okay.
So, it is time to move on. We have done, I think, what we can do for now on this.
Got it. Okay.
So I was figuring, since normally you accidentally push that button when you're trying to do something else, this time, since that was the goal, you would have done, I don't know, fucking exited to Windows while trying to activate the next corpse, but...
No, I'll have you know, I researched what the key bindings were before we started recording. That's how into this I am.
Alright. 7 episodes, and we're finally getting the hang of the controls.
It's a game about bureaucracy, okay? It's not a first-person shooter.
Platinum Games presents Return of the Obra Dinn.
Alright, here we go.
Well, this is a route it's having you take. Huh.
I don't know why I'm playing its games right now. I feel like I was over this last time, but, you know, enough time has passed that I'm...
This is a meander it's going on here. Alright.
Alright, should we jump in?
Yeah, we should. I remember the next scene or two.
Well, okay, so they're loading some sort of, is that a creature? Or maybe that's a person. No, that looks like a creature. And they've slipped and fallen, maybe because of, maybe the boat rocking?
I bet we could figure that out if we could see what happened a few moments ago.
Yeah. Oh, this guy looks like a butcher, right? He's got the apron on. And I know they kept a lot of livestock up top. So I'm not sure which memory we're in right now, or if, like, bad shit is going down right now or not.
Yeah, this is, it is not immediately clear how this is connected to the previous/next memory.
Because everything seems pretty normal. We got people working.
Yep. This is a while before the one we were just in.
Okay. Well, I'm just out of curiosity. So that is the... It's one memory before, but you think that timeline-wise, it does imply...
There's a bigger gap, yeah. Okay. Whereas if I remember, the scene immediately before this one, that is the one we will open next, takes place moments before.
It's interesting, too, that there was no dialogue there.
Mm-hmm. Now, you can still make a couple of deductions. There's one... The cause of death you can definitely do.
Okay, well, let's see who we got here. This gentleman was spiked by a terrible beast, so that comes in later, I'm sure. Oh, I guess I could probably make some guesses about his role. Skilled labor, I presume.
Can we be more precise than that? What is he doing?
He's a sawyer.
Exactly.
He's the sawman. That's a thing, right? Let's see.
I believe the preferred term, Matt, is saw person.
Not in this era. All right, let's see.
Oh,
so
crap,
passenger, ship's steward. Yeah, I'm really looking for. Is there anything that's like more specific to the work he's doing? Not purser.
I just don't know.
Carpenter?
I don't know.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know. Is it? Do carpenters use saws?
I don't know. I was really hoping there was a sawman, but yeah.
Shit.
Okay, so it's one of these two.
Well, hang on. Let's be methodical about this. If he's a carpenter and not a sawman, then he'll have other tools that might.
Oh, look at that!
Oh shit!
But I don't see any carpeting, so he can't be a carpet. No. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the boss.
It's the Hammer Man.
This is the actual hammer. This is one of the two Hammer Bros. Okay, so this guy, this is our Hammer Man. This is the real carpenter. And the other guy's the carpenter's maid. That's my guess.
Why is that your guess?
Because the boss would be the one who would be like, you know, underling, you keep working. I'm going to go out here and see what this is all about.
Okay, so here's the thing, Matt. That is really tenuous. And I don't think that's reliable enough. But there is a way to, at this point, conclusively know which one is which, if, and this is something that's going to come up again for a bit, if you remember another earlier scene that you, like the player of the game, have not seen for at least 2 weeks.
Well, I mean, let's see, show on deck map.
This
only shows where he is right now.
This isn't going to help you at all.
Journey.
You can distinguish them, but only by cross-referencing with a different scene. Otherwise, you're just theorizing, and that's not safe, because maybe the carpenter's like, I'm busy. Hey, go see what's going on out there. Like, either one is, maybe. So that's not going to do it. If you don't remember...
What else? So does this show memories on deck map isn't what I'm looking for? Like,
no,
I don't remember, but I want to refresh my memory of what memories he's in. Is there a way to
then
do that?
You bookmark memories.
Okay.
And now, if you go back to the book... See, this one has a little flag. Now, if you click those left... Yeah, it'll go to the other memories where this person was.
So he was on the main deck during murder. Okay, everyone was.
Yep.
On the Orlop deck during Unholy Captives.
That's where we are right now.
Okay. Soldiers of the Sea. What was the main through line for Soldiers of the Sea?
That was the crabs attacking.
Got it.
Hey Matt,
did you recognize a lot of stuff there?
Did you recognize the person in that last who died on that page?
This unknown soul. Is that the same? Oh, so this might be the same guy that I was just looking at, huh? Okay, so let's see. Let me get out of this. Oh yeah, that's our guy, right?
No, that's not. That person is black.
Is that this guy? Yeah, that's this guy. Okay, got it. So we know how this guy died from the bookmarked memories of this guy.
Right. Does that memory provide useful cross-referencing at all?
Let's see.
Why are you going to another memory?
My
question was, does this memory provide a useful cross-reference?
Demon, out of the way, beat to quarters. What's going on? Stay back. It's already done for Nick. Come on, boss. Oh, come on, boss. He's saying boss. So the X is the person who's killed in the memory.
Correct.
So the fact that he's saying boss presumably means that he is the mate.
Okay.
That's a little more to go on than what I had before.
Yes, that is meaningfully more to go on than guessing about which one would be the one to keep working.
Okay, so this guy's the mate. Oh, no, I pressed the wrong button. Damn it! No! Damn it! Oh, God, you called it. Oh, I'm so angry right now. Oh, I looked up the fucking controls and everything. And I can't even get up there. Ugh.
You can get up there. It's not gonna literally physically lock you out. Try going up the other side of the stairs, maybe? Or that works too.
Ugh,
oh my God.
Damn it. No, I don't want... Okay, fine. Jesus. Well, that was special. I found another corpse.
That's great.
Yeah,
that's
really
the point of the game. When you find all the corpses, you win.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Were we just with this guy? Was that where we were?
Yes.
Where the fuck were we?
Yes, this guy.
Skip, please. Thank you. Okay.
Wait, what if you needed to hear all the dialogue again?
So I was right. This guy is the mate. He's the sawman's mate. Let's see. This unknown soul, aka Carpenter's mate, was spiked by a terrible beast. And this guy, the carpenter, was speared by a terrible beast. Okay, we're doing good here. Okay, so we got 2 people. Right. That feels good.
You can definitely at least put in cause of death for the person who died.
I think we got this guy. The butcher. Good. You know who this is? Oh, this is the artist. Nice.
Oh
Just
man!
looking for clues.
Oh man! Someone died. I gotta go record that.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, so here's an unknown person. Kind of looks like a passenger. What's this shady guy doing down here? Well, we'll learn more about you in a moment. Okay, so I think this was the guy who was getting killed, right?
Yep. So at the very least, you can fill in his cause of death.
Crushed. Crushed by cargo. Oh, would you look at that? That was well done.
And you had his name, I want to say, from the bunk tags earlier.
I'm a pretty fucking clever guy. Look at all these sunbeams we got coming off of this little Death Star. Death Star.
You should, I don't know if you caught it, you should go look at specifically what it filled in for the carpet. Yeah.
Speared by a terrible beast.
But above that.
Simultaneously with a brave but unfortunate soul.
So this guy killed the one that didn't get set on fire.
Got it.
Because he's a fucking badass, I guess.
Alright. Well, good to know.
Alright.
Okay.
That was all the ones I remember off the top of my head, as you can definitely do, but you can poke around and see if there's anything else in here that stirs your memory.
Well, I think we got a lot of these other ones. Oh, there's a few more guys here.
Yeah, but they're not doing anything of note. I think you're safe to go to the next one.
Alright, let's see if we can find the magic door. It's so exciting. We're nearing the end of the memories.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but the last chapter is going to be a trip.
Alright, so this was our last guy, our next guy, right?
What's your footing? Hey there, what's this? Give it to me and I can fries a solid meal, boys.
Have a now. Take it slow.
What's it, gentlemen? There's a free shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
Oh, so this is where the unholy beasts come alive, I suppose. Well,
It's an interesting thing here.
or maybe this was just a happenstance thing, like... I don't
No,
know, they
no,
thought
no,
this
no.
fish was dead and it's spearing them because it
No,
had one last bit of life left in it.
It's definitely alive. That's not like a random muscle twitch thing.
Whoa. Alright, there's a lot of people here watching this, and it appears to be being brought below decks. Oh, interesting. Yeah, there's a lot going on up here.
Oh, yes.
Got some corpses. So what was the thing before these couple of memories? We did see the crabmen, or we haven't yet?
The Crabman attack is chapter 7.
Okay,
I
so
say.
nothing supernatural has happened yet.
Correct. That we
Okay.
have encountered. We haven't seen chapter 3 or 4, whichever one is the calling. We haven't seen that yet. This may win for the absolute stupidest death in the entire game.
There's a pretty shell here. Let's have a look. So it seems like there's two threads going on here, right? Like, throw the bodies over, and there's dead bodies up here. That's like, okay, something grim is going on.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like, I'm going to fry us up a solid meal. I'm going to take a look at this shell. That's like what you would just expect from, like, a fishing net gets reeled in, and there's a, you know, any old thing that you're going to just grab and fry up.
Yeah, and note that that's our dead person talking.
Right.
So I bet
So
you can
that's
make a
interesting.
reasonable assumption about who the dead person is, and I bet you can solve the dead person.
Yeah, I mean, the fry 'em up is like, there's like a cook element there, so I'm curious about that. I'm more interested or distracted by what's going on up here, so that's interesting.
I
Like,
bet
oh,
you'll get that in the next memory that it is telling you will be coming. Oh yeah, look at that.
I saw it. Very interesting. Okay, so this is like just... What is that creature, though?
We don't know.
But, like, what type of creature would you... So if this was a fishing thing, is that theory is correct? It's like, is it a tuna? No. Is it like a swordfish that's still alive that, like, spears him?
Don't know.
Well, I'm just trying to come up with, like, what's a theory?
Sure.
Like,
This is one where I will tell you you'll get more clues before the game is done.
alright, well, there's only one cook, so... And then... Clubbed, I guess, could work? Trying to think.
Now, this is one in the game that it requires you to be the absolutely most precise about. There is, from conversations, it requires one very, very specific answer. And I'll tell you that it isn't clubbed because he was not hit with a club.
Yeah, he's coughing up blood, and whatever the hell this thing is...
No, he's not coughing up blood.
That's not coughing up blood?
That's... Why do you think it's
spitting
coughing?
out blood? Like maybe he got punched in the jaw?
Yeah, and I think the blood arc is trying to show a trajectory. Like motion.
From this creature or something.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever this thing is, kind of... So I guess, like, killed by a terrible beast.
Nope.
Could be it.
But you can't just say killed by a terrible beast.
Alright, let's see. So... Oh, clawed, maybe? It could have been a claw.
This is, I think, the point where I have to stop helping you. All I'm going to tell you is that you do need to be extremely precise about this particular death more than, like, any other.
Well, in that case, I'm having some difficulty.
All right.
And I think the difficulty stems from not knowing what this thing is that's in this.
So, totally fair. Why don't you come back to this later? I would rather you come back when you feel you understand more what is happening right here than me trying to nudge you forward.
I getcha. I get you. Alright, so we got some seamen and a cook, and they're carrying something that they fished from above. I'm going with fish or otherwise brought out of the ocean. It seems like a beast, but it's like spiked, and it's also just... Yeah, I have no idea what that creature is, and that's very perplexing to me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what this guy's all about. I don't know, but he exploded. Midshipmen. Okay, so these are just like, these are all midshipmen. That makes sense. You know, actually, I bet you I can label them all.
Exactly. Such. I'm pretty sure that unknown midshipman is a thing, but I could be wrong about that. Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, because they're wearing similar attire, and they're like just kind of on the midship and inspecting what's happening.
That's not what midshipman means.
Ah.
Midshipman.
Well, I'm just an idiot who just labels things as I
No. You're correct. So, midshipman in the glossary tells you this. It's like a low-level steward, like a general, like servant. So, not a laborer on the ship, basically.
I see.
But neither
Which explains why they've got
officer.
the little, what do you call that scarf tied around the neck? A cravat?
Yeah, a cravat or an ascot. I'm not good enough to know the exact difference.
These
so don't forget
have the same
if you
attire.
so on the picture.
Oh yeah, where they are standing.
Yeah, just move your thing around and tag them like that if you want. I think you may have gotten them. I think there's only like 3, maybe 4.
Yeah, I think I did, but I don't think that these are midshipmen necessarily.
They are not dressed the same as the midshipmen. They don't have their fancy ascots.
Okay, let's go up top and see what's going on up here.
Sounds good.
Are we at sea right now? I suppose we could look that up.
That's true. You could.
Probably don't need to do it this way, though. Well, it keeps my book open. So we are on Unholy Captives? No.
Mm-hmm. What is your problem with turning one page at a time?
So many problems. Where do you want me to start?
Just
let's see.
If you
how
want
do
to
I see where the ship is?
Go to the title page. Not the like that, and then click there on the map.
Got it. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we're at sea. Okay. So gunner makes sense. It's probably fancy hats. These guys are hanging out talking. Loading or unloading something. Huh. It's not latching onto him. Oh, there it is. Topmen. Makes sense. So there's just a lot of hassle happening here, and they said...
as you said, they're unloading a boat, it looks like.
So I suppose this could be where either this thing joined us because it wasn't there at the beginning, or maybe where some other passengers joined us as well.
It was there at the beginning, though. We saw it
in one of
the early chapters.
You're right. But there was a moment where we didn't see it, but that might just be because it was moved.
Mm-hmm. They certainly, at this moment, appear to be unloading it from that boat.
Removing, yeah, it seems to be coming onto the ship, not off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then what's going on here? Well, this is probably going to be our next corpse.
Yep.
Formosan royalty deceased, or something bad's happened. And I don't know.
And do you recognize?
This person.
Do you recognize the thing being held in your perspective right outside there?
When I leave this, you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Right here?
In the lower right
Just
of the screen.
The medicine bag or the spear that they're holding?
The thing the dude's holding. Do you recognize
the sharp
that?
blade?
Do you
don't.
You should.
Is it from one of the crabs? No, because those come later.
Yes, you are correct, but also that is the same spike that we will see the crabs shoot out later.
Yeah, that's what I recognize it from.
Yep. But you're correct. The
Okay.
crabs are later.
Oh, gotcha.
Mysteries upon mysteries.
And one deceased or injured Formosan, and one person I don't know who's in this area with all these people that I don't know anything of their roles. Oh, one topman. So I guess these guys, there's probably a lot of topmen.
Probably a lot of top and seamen in there, yes. I think you would benefit from moving on to the next memory at this point.
Alright. Oh, and here's our guy.
2 of them, actually.
Oh, 2 of them. Has that ever happened before?
Yep, with the decapitation. Like a fault.
It is kind of mesmerizing. Alright, here we are. So we got 2. I'm more interested in the Formosan royalty, but I guess they both probably died very close to one another. Oh, it might even be one memory, do you think?
Yep, that is precisely it. They died at the same time. This is
All right,
what
let's
this
load it
is
up.
one memory.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是什么？未来全部供出来，拢是恁害啦！迄个害的较对人无过好，是人滚死的啦！你头个老大些，very dangerous。
Shell? What shell?
Okay. Interesting. So the other guy said shell shiny, and then he died in the next memory, the one that we just reviewed.
It's not mentioning the word. Wow, now actually one. Huh.
No, but I mean, like, they said the shell is very dangerous, and the other guy said, oh, look, a shell, and then he
Yep.
dies.
So I will tell you that that dialogue is mostly useful for the, like, plot story, whatever you want to call it, of the game of the voyage, rather than any deductive information.
Okay. But, so we've got this creature up here that is shooting all these spiny things at us.
Mhm.
And, oh, okay. Yeah, you do your thing, game. I gotcha.
I actually believe there's not a lot you can deduce from this scene alone. It fills in plot details, and this dialogue will make more sense when you come back to it after you see the last chapter.
So, what do you know about these things, about the chest and your dead friends? So we know the chest, obviously, has been a mysterious item for this whole thing. The dead friends...
We don't
I'm
know
not
what that's about yet.
Sure. I don't know which dead friends they're referring to, because these
Yep,
people die.
I am confirming you don't know what that's about yet.
Okay. Well, let's just take a quick look here. So this appears to be in a net, like it's been brought up.
Yep.
They're hoisting it up. So again, since the cook was involved, it seems to me like they were just, probably just trying to fish up dinner or something. But then these 3 spears going into them that's very surprising.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. You can identify cause of death for the 2 people.
Right. Spiked. One was holding the other. Okay, well, there you go. This unknown soul was speared. I'm gonna go speared. I'm gonna say beast. It adds terrible, I didn't actually...
Yep, I know.
Let's try that again. Speared by beast.
I
Okay.
think that's all the deductions you can make right now.
Well,
Oh, hey.
I'm interested in...
Check that out, Dead Friends.
Yeah, we got second mate. Wait. Formosa royalty. Oh, okay. Oh, bummer. Bummer. This guy looks like a doctor of some sort.
No, we think we know the doctor.
Right, he's just holding a bag of some sort. Okay, so we got 3 dead people, and then another Formosan who was about to say what was going on when he got speared as well. Oh, and what's going on? Oh, this is on the boat here.
Ah. So confirmation that, yes, that chest was on the boat right before this.
It's not even letting me get at the other guy, but I know how to get him from the other. Yeah, okay. I'm with you. I think that's all we got from this.
Yep. But again, as you come back after you see the rest of the story, the dialogue will be increasingly meaningful.
Five dead in unholy captives. Oh, I guess that's it? Ah, but then there's this.
All right, here we go.
You've been waiting for this the whole episode.
This
or the
is
whole LP.
This last chapter that I've made you save is really cool. It's
Really, because there's been several really cool moments so far. I've got
this
to say,
one is
whether it's
cool
the crabs
both.
or the beast.
This one is cool both in terms of the deduction is cool, also the story that it drops is cool, and the way it plays out mechanically is really cool. You'll see what I mean.
All right, well, let's see what this... Is this one of the Formosans? I guess we'll find out.
Ahoy! Ahoy!
Come us aboard!
Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield!
Hold your fire!
Whoa. Where am I? Oh, I'm all the way down here. And I said, hold your fire, but someone's still shot.
Sorry for that weird silent gap there. We had more mic issues, yay, so we just didn't play until we figured them out.
But
I hope
now...
you enjoyed staring at that guy through a window.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, the shell. Oh, so this is the end of the calling.
Of course it is.
Right, but it's weird that I'm on a boat returning.
Yes.
So, like,
Yup.
what are...
Just play. Just enjoy this. This is such a good chapter. So obviously you can make a few deductions right now.
This son of a bitch shot me. So I'm gonna guess gunner. Okay.
No, he's one of the guards. He's one of the Formosans, but you don't know which yet.
Oh, weird. Why is he shooting this guy? Well, who is this? Also, I can walk on water?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, so over here, oh shit. What happened to your friends? Yeah, an excellent question.
Those aren't the friends. Those are the monsters.
Oh.
Or beasts.
Well, this one's a friend.
Yes.
So she looks dead. And that beast has like a human head, arm, and hair.
Mm-hmm.
And look, there's like some glowing happening on... Oh, that's the shell.
Mm-hmm.
The shell has always been glowing like that. Okay. Gotcha. And then we got our crate. Oh, here's another person. So these are the deceased that we saw up above.
Exactly.
And then this guy, second mate Edward Nichols, shot. With a gun. Can't... well, unknown for Mosin royalty.
Unknown passenger is all you can say.
Okay. And more monsters.
Yep.
Got it.
Don't stress too hard about solving this chapter the first time through. Like, really don't. It's gonna... There's a lot you can't solve.
Challenge accepted. No, I'm kidding. I definitely can't solve any of this. Where am I? Why is this... I'm not going to be able to walk on water here. Oh, because the corpse is actually later moved here. Post-mortem. Okay, well, I'm in the middle of the ocean. That's all I've got. It's just these two boats. Two creatures of some sort.
Though that one was face up this time.
Yeah. It's not letting me zoom in on them the way it
Nope,
does.
they're not passengers or crew.
This one is, of course.
Yep, that's Lim.
Miss
Or-
them. And then...
That's Nichols hauling a beast on board.
and this guy's just...
Just sort of
Done.
died. Yeah, we don't know what killed him. Oh, but look at that chest.
Yeah. Something really exciting happening there.
Notice anything about that drawer?
Well, I noticed that the top was open and there were a lot of beams of light, and I noticed a beam of light or something similar on
Yep.
this individual.
But there's also an open... So you can answer no questions about him. But you notice a drawer that's open?
Yeah. It's got a little football shape indentation in it.
Football? Or...
Conch shell. Could be. Where is the shell? Who's got it?
That's
I
a
mean,
great question. There is nothing more you can deduce here. You're going to have to move on for now.
Alright, Miss Lim. Let's see what happened to you.
But you see what I mean about the way this chapter is kind of mechanically cool?
Yeah, totally.
And it's just getting started. This is as close to a grand finale as the game can have, given its structure, and I love it so much.
Huh. I'm with you, but I've got high expectations because there's so many questions I have.
Oh yeah,
I'm
no,
curious how
it's not done yet. It's not done yet. This is only part 4, or the third of 6. There's 3 more parts to go.
Whoa. Well, there's the shell. Getting thrown overboard almost.
I think it's tied to that beast's hair.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
So this gentleman appears to be opening the roof of the box, the top part of the box, which is causing these beams of light to go to all the creatures. Oh, and look at this, there's another boat.
Or at least an oar.
Or, indeed. Okay. Yeah, there's another one. So you might be right about that. And this is...
Creatures do not seem happy about it. Now, can you see what the guy is doing with the chest, specifically?
Is he opening it or is he throwing himself onto it?
It is
Let's
unclear,
see.
but certainly he's doing something with his hands and the top of the chest. And not the lid, but like that top area. Okay, you can make no deductions here.
Yeah, I think you're right, because I don't even know how to describe what's happening. I mean,
And you-
like,
and-
magic is not an option.
And the magic's not hitting Lim. It's
Right.
totally unclear from this scene how Lim died.
We got some more. Okay, is this another?
You still breathing? Can you roll? Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake!
Oh, it didn't make me go back to where the corpse is on the ship there.
Nope. This corpse isn't on the ship.
So I have no idea. Oh, will my map show me where this is taking place? It's kind of close to wherever my boat is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't really say, but I'm guessing the boat's just right out of frame, not like far out of frame.
No, it's probably a ways out of frame.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay, so there's our mate taking cover or sleeping or something? That's
Probably
surprising
taking cover.
too. Okay. Oh, and this guy, right, got it. So he's flying overboard.
Flying
He's not
overboard?
taking cover.
Flying?
Falling? Oh, do you think he's reaching overboard?
I don't know. Let's look at the contact where he connects to the water.
I guess there's not a splash going on there.
Is there anything else going on there?
Well, hang on just a moment. Okay. O'Hagan, you still breathing? Can you row? Nicholas, sir, shoot them for God's sake.
Nichols is the second mate.
Nichols. Okay, so O'Hagan is the deceased.
No, O'Hagan is not the deceased.
Oh, what does the X mean? The X is not the person who died?
Right.
Oh, the X is the person who died, so he said, O'Hagan, can you row?
Yeah. So
Nichols, shoot.
one of the other people who is or at least was on these ships is named O'Hagan. But not this person, because he's calling to that other one.
But they might be from the same station. It's
They
useful
might.
to know who O'Hagan is. Oh,
So-
just a seaman, not
Yep.
helpful.
Yeah. So, can you see what's happening with that poor man right there?
This one?
Okay, well, that's Miss Lim. Can you see what's happening with her?
Yeah. Somebody from the ocean with the shell in her hair
Yep.
has come up and is, I guess, cracking her neck.
I think, given all the blood, she's meant to be, like, slicing her throat rather than breaking it. Because you see all the blood down her front.
But decapitated could work.
No, it couldn't.
Strangled, I guess, could work.
Potentially.
I'm gonna go with strangled. By a beast.
Okay. Can you flip through the causes of death again for me real fast? I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure.
Go up a page. Up. Oh, there's a much better one.
You like Claude?
That is literally what is happening there. It is a claw, so...
Gotcha. It's just kind of interesting that they say terrible beast, but it has a sort of a human form to it, and you can't quite see... Oh, yeah, I guess you can't see the claws. Those are big claws.
Oh, yeah. So I started... I don't know if this is official, but I think of these guys as mermaids.
Okay.
Because they really are, like, horrific, like, horror movie versions of mermaids. Also, do you see what's happening with that guy tumbling overboard?
Well, I'm trying to check.
No, just zoom in. Just zoom in on his...
I mean, there's like that thing, that piece that's floating near him.
That's not floating.
It's his pipe from his mouth.
Oh, no. Oh, that thing. Look at him from the other angle. Look at that arm from the other side. See anything?
Oh, there's a hand on it. Oh, he's being pulled underwater. God, that's so subtle.
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit. Did you find that one all on your own?
I don't remember, but I noticed it immediately here.
Wow. So I don't know. Will it not let me mark that he drowned?
Correct.
Because I don't know who he is?
No, because you don't have a corpse for him yet.
This is where I wish the game had like a notepad section.
Yeah,
where
but
I could,
what's going to happen is you're going to come back to this scene later. Anyway, there's actually not much more you can do right here. You can't make any more deductions.
This guy is like not a super impressive second mate. He's
No.
like ducking and
Do you
covering.
remember we actually saw him very importantly in an earlier scene outside this chapter?
AKA a later scene.
No, an earlier scene. In the murder, in the chapter The Murder, we saw him abducting Miss Lim, and like loading up a boat and shooting a crew member who is trying to stop him.
Got it.
This dude is stealing people and taking hostages from the ship.
Got it. This guy was knifed by Edward Nichols' second mate.
Mm-hmm. And then later we see the second mate literally shoot someone while... There, that one. Look at the dialogue for that scene. See, this is one where he was literally abducting the Formosans and escaping from the ship in the dead of night.
Gotcha.
None of
So
that
many
helps you.
mysteries to
Yeah,
put
none
together.
of that helps you solve anything here. I'm helping you kind of get context since it's been so long since you've seen the other stuff. But yeah, the second mate, it's not a mutiny because he's just running away, but I guess the second mate deserted and stole passengers and treasure.
Alright, so he's a son of a bitch.
Oh, he is an absolute son of a bitch. And arguably, this thing we'll have to talk about later, literally the reason anything went wrong. But that's debatable, and we'll get into that more later. All right, that is all you can deduce here. Though
But
you can
I
pay
am
attention.
seeing some spears through some individuals, so
Yep.
we'll have to see what
So
that's about.
I'm just going to tell you, stop zooming in on people. Like you can get a sense of the story, but you really can't make more deductions yet.
Okay. Well, let's find out how this guy got harpooned.
Sounds good.
Keep rowing!
Where is it? Where? Something there!
I see it!
Give us a weapon! Shoot it! My kid eye!
Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
Oof.
Ooh, speared by the mermaid. With the shell on her back. Got it. Okay. So, I think I'm smelling what you're cooking. I think that this guy... So, these guys were fleeing. He was fleeing with them and the treasure. And then all this trouble starts to come to pass.
Also, I think we saw another dude get pulled bodily off the ship by a mermaid.
Yeah, shit.
You can't...
Oh,
so you'll be able to label cause of death once it gives you that chance, but...
Oh, and these mermaids were the damn things shooting the spikes, too.
Uh-huh.
But they are the same spikes as the crabs.
Yes, they
Oh, yeah,
are.
These guys.
Yes, they are.
Done as well.
So you'll obviously have to come back to the scene and figure out more detail later, but it's really hard to do it before you know who any of these people are, and it's really hard to figure out who these people are from within this chapter.
And this guy's tied up for some reason.
Because he was a captive. He's one of the captives that they took when they escaped. We saw that earlier.
Right. Well, let's see if we can figure out how he died. Was it a harpoon? Speared by a beast is what I'm going with.
That seems pretty likely.
Can I get both of them? Wait. You guys clearly getting speared, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that is the guy. Sorry.
Yeah.
And then someone else is drowning, but I don't think it's going to let me tag him.
Not yet.
Alright. See what else we got.
The last memory of the game.
No. We're not there yet already.
Keep course due east. You'll reach the Canaries in 3 days. You packed enough stores?
Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them myself.
Good. Stay quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we've no chance against the Obra Dinn.
休假，你玩抓不？
我冇问题，但是伊来想啊，绝对袂当互伊落去水底。
那是遐个怪物出现，你绝对卖起来。
Aye, shut it up. This is strange news about monsters.
Ooh, and a door. But why is there a door here? The door
Because this is the end. Yeah, they do. They show up closed. And then instead of your watch coming out, the door will open after the fade out.
Interesting. So we're rowing, and we've got our captives, and the treasure. And they're yelling at each other about a beast. And this gentleman is being speared by that beast.
Yep.
So whatever's in the chest, these beasts want it.
Yes, they do. They want it very badly.
Or maybe they're just evil, you know? I don't know.
Oh, that's not mutually exclusive by any means. But it does seem to be the case that they want whatever is in that chest very badly and will stop at nothing to get it.
Speared by a mermaid.
And that's it. That's all the story you're gonna get. But as you start to go back through the scenes with the knowledge of everything else that happens, a lot is going to make more and more sense. So it's not going to give you any more memories, but you still have more story to learn by revisiting from before.
Alright, well, I know we're long here, but just take a quick second and walk me through this so that I could be set up for next time. So loose cargo, it was just loading up the ship. Bitter cold, we think that was like a disease or something.
Uh-huh.
Murder was like the setup, you know, how did the murder really happen? That was the killing, that was the painting that we saw.
Uh-huh, and then the abduction.
Right. And then the calling is what... Is that what we just saw?
Yep.
Yeah, this was the calling. And then unholy captives is when they return.
Yeah, and a bunch of stuff that happened with moving the mermaids onto the ship.
Right.
They managed to kill 3 people even after getting captured. Sorry, 4 people even after getting captured.
Soldiers of the Sea is when we realize that they are actually turned into these giant crab people.
No, we didn't say turn into. We see giant crab people come and invade the ship for some reason that we don't know.
And then the Doom is the
Kraken.
So Bargain, is that the one that we don't have any
don't
info
have,
on?
correct.
Okay, and then what happens in Escape?
Escape is the hardest one to understand in terms of how it fits in. It will make more sense as you go back through it.
Okay, so I kind of still got to work out what's going on with that. Mm-hmm. There's probably a hotkey that has me scroll through these faster, but I'm just going to hold down this button until we get back here.
Yep.
Okay, and then the end
is that final mutiny. Captain shoots everyone and then himself.
Yeah, there's a lot of... I have many questions.
and we will answer them next time. Let's walk through that door to close out the episode.
All right. I'm gonna walk through this door.
And we'll get one last little bit of dialogue.
Well, many people died on the calling.
And 2 disappeared. We'll deal with that later. We need to cut this.
Boy! Get in there somewhere! Storm's coming! Finish your business and climb down here!
Oh, that's...
Our ferryman.
Yeah, I'm back.
And it's raining. But don't worry, that's a fake out. You can take all the time you need. That just confirms, basically, you've found all the memories, and now the real Return of the Obra Dinn starts here.
Okay, well, I will see you for that in our next video.
See you then.